Hi, my people. Welcome back to 100 Days of Data with Miss Mailiana. I am Francisca Mailiana Zonki, mostly known as Miss Mailiana, your best tech tutor. We are on day 75, 25 more to go. And today we are looking at understanding business problem. All right. And this time around, we are not just talking about data analytics, right? We are going into business intelligence. So please take note of that. When we say business problem, what does that mean? It's simply the gap between the current situation and then the desired result. So, the current situation and then the desired result. What is that? All right. So, when an organization is set out, in fact, you as an individual, you as a person, you have desired places you want to go, you have desired lifestyle you want to live, you have your dream job, you have your dream man, you have your dream woman, you have all that. So you always have what? A desire. That is also to a business. They have a desired business. For example, I want to teach 1,000, or I want to make 10,000 Ghana cedis through teaching. That's a desired result in my business. And in my current situation, is not my desired result. My situation could be that I'm not getting a lot of clients. So me not getting clients or customers becomes what? The business problem. All right. So simply, business problem is the gap between the current situation and the desired result. So whenever you step in as a business intelligence analyst and you are setting out to find out the business problem, please take notes. You have to find out the gap. What is the gap? But before you know the gap, you have to know what's the desired result. So that brings us to previous video where we talk about you knowing about the people, the process, and the tools. So when you are able to know the desired result, which is mostly given by the people, the stakeholders involved, then now you can look at the process. When you look at the process is going to give you what? Your current situation, to know what is going on, and the tools is going to guide you to know to get the evidence on what to do. All right. So how do you tackle a business problem? First and foremost, you have to understand the audience. All right. So the people involved, right? The people involved. And when you understand the people involved, you get to know where the problem is coming from, right? So sometimes the problem is that the stakeholder is not seeing the profits. We want to hit $10,000 in profit. Why aren't we hit it? Or a customer is like customers are complaining of delayed order. So that means you are getting a lot of people buying, but the stock is delayed. So the audience matters. Now we move on to questioning the process, right? Questioning the process. So the audience is giving us what is happening, who is affecting, where the problem is coming from. The audience is also telling us why we've not hit our target goal. Our question now goes through the process to find out what's the state, why are we in this condition, what's happening to marketing, um what's happening to marketing, what's happening to customer acquisition, right? That's still under marketing, by the way. What's happening to um stock management, what's happening to the suppliers, right? You are asking the process questions because and at the end of the day, you go into your evidence, which is what? The big four letters: data. Your evidence that you collected, the data from the audience, the data from the questions, the people, and the process is going to let you know what's happening, and then you take it from there. Also, another way to know a problem, or should I say a problem? Yeah, another way to not be going through the whole process of what's happening, da 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 da. You would get to set out a way to find out if we are hitting our desired result or not. And that is what key performance indicator. So we call it KPI, all right? So key performance indicator, or sometimes you see here index. All right. So with this, you get to say that we are going to measure our desired results this way. So our desired result is that we hit 100% in customer acquisition, right? Or something like that in customer acquisition. That is to say that at the end of 2026, we hit 100%. And maybe the customer at the beginning of 2025 is let's say 1,000. If we want a 10% increment, that means at 2026 we want to see what, a 2,000. All right, so now the 2,000 can be divided across the 12 months. So so the 1,000 new or can be divided across month, and then now you have it. So maybe when we hit, let's say 1,200, we'll say, okay, we've gotten to 20%. So we are far away from 20%. So if by August we are at, let's say, 30% of customer acquisition, there's a cough to like a cough alarm, right? Where, because we've passed half of the year, so half of the year you're supposed to be doing like 50%, so that we know that by August you should be around maybe 70%. So if you've not gotten there, then that's a problem. So the KPI, or key performance index, is going to be the measure that's going to help you know your current situation against, should I say your current situation against your desired results, or it's going to let you know how to get to your desired results, or how to measure getting to your desired results as well. So this is what business problem. Understanding the business problem. Just know that the business problem is what, the gap between the current situation of the business and then the desired results. And for you to be able to know your desired results and all that, and for you to know the gap. I love numbers, right? I love numbers. For you to know the gap, you have to find a way to create an indicator to know the gaps, right? And I just gave an example of the indicator that, okay, we want 100% customers returned, right? So let's say we are at 1,000 at the beginning of the year. 100% of that is that we want new 1,000 people to join. So that 1,000 people will be cut across the 12 months. So that means that by June we should hit 50%. By August, maybe we should hit 70%. So if by August we are doing like 30%, there's a call for alarm. So that means that there's a business problem, which is the gap. I hope you understand. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I need to get this right. Thank you so much for learning with us. I'm going to see you in the next video. As I said in previous video, I have a full note, right, from day 1 to day 100 that you can learn from, right? It's for people that maybe would want, it's like a textbook actually. You can actually print it out and use it as a guide to understand the whole business, the whole data and business world, right? So if you want it, join our WhatsApp group using the link in our description. That's where I'm going to share it in. So when you join the group, just say, I'm here for the book. All right. I'm going to share the drive with you as well. Thank you so much for watching. I keep saying watching. Thank you so much for learning with us. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Bye for now.